Hello everyone, peace of Christ to everybody. Uh, Today our video is extremely important and I want everybody to copy this video because we will make a study. I don't know how many videos I need to finish this study, but all of it is very important, so please don't cut it off, which means I have 10 minutes for each, but each one of them will continue the other one, will complete the other one. So we have to copy them all together, post them all together in the same line so people they can understand. In this analyzation, we will listen to a scholar of Islam reading from Quran description of heaven of Allah. And from description, we will see how we cannot and why we should not believe in this God who Muhammad called him Allah. But the fact he does not exist. God is not a name. God is about who is he. So let us see who is he. And we will see that this God is created to fit with those Bedouin people who live in the desert of Saudi Arabia. How? Let us see.
How does the Quran describe the Jannah? ووصف الجنة من الأحاديث الصحيحة, a description of paradise from the authentic sayings of the Messenger صلى الله عليه وسلم. وثالثا أقل الناس منزلة في الجنة. What is the lowest reward that a person will receive in the Jannah? What is the reward of the lowest person in the Jannah? So let us begin. And I ask you to lend me your ears and your hearts in order that you will feel the importance of this important topic. We begin by saying that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned the Jannah in many places in the Quran. From them, Surah Al-Insan, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, giving bushra or glad tidings to the believers. يقول الله سبحانه وتعالى أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم وجزاهم بما صبروا جنة وحريرا. And because they were patient, their reward was that they will be admitted to paradise wearing silk garments.
Now, you heard him, the God of Islam saying in his Quran that he is promising Muslims to have or to wear silky clothes. He just started, and right away start with the clothes you will wear. Is that important? So you will see in the heaven of Islam is not important being there with God. It is the most important what God will give you. And what he will give you, it is not something spiritual. It is something physical. Clothes, bracelet, gold, silver, money, women, wine, boys, food, fruits, honey, milk. Is that a heaven? So when the God of Islam, he is promising Muslims that they will wear silky clothes, he is talking to those Bedouin who dream to wear those clothes. You know, do you think the God of Islam, if he exists today, and he is making this surah today, which means Muhammad, making this verse today, he will make it as the same? Or he will add, I will give you silky clothes, iPod, DVD, Paltalk, chat rooms, internet connection, a cell phone plan. Come on, silky clothes, who give a damn about silky clothes? Let us laugh more.
لا يرون فيها شمسا ولا زمهريرا. When they are in the Jannah, they will be riding or reclining on raised thrones. And they will not feel the heat of the sun, and they will not feel any bitter cold.
Okay, now in here, this is another proof that this is a promise made for those Bedouin. Listen carefully. You will be sitting in the couches. For the Arab at that time, only people who live in the Roman Empire land or the Persian, they have those because they are wealthy. The Arab land was extremely poor. So having couches is only for someone is really rich. So the God Allah promising you will have a couch. Hey Allah, I have many of them. You want one? What kind of promise is that promise? In the same time, you will see Allah saying, I will give you, or I will make you sit in the shade. In the shade? What does that mean?
heat of the sun, and they will not feel any bitter cold.
Okay, so Allah is talking to those Bedouin because at night it's extremely cold, especially in winter, and in daytime it's extremely hot. So Allah is giving you good news. Listen carefully. I will install air conditioning for you there. What do you want more? You know, Allah is describing His heaven that I will make you sit in the shade. You know, I wonder if Allah is talking to someone who lives in Alaska, do you think He will say to him, I will let you sit in the shade? If Allah is talking to the Eskimo, do you think He will make the verse the same way? He will change it upside down because those people, they are not looking for shade, they are looking for the sun. But because He is talking to those who live in the desert, He is saying, I will let you stay in the shade. And at night, because it's extremely cold in the desert, at night time there's a huge difference between day and night, you know, I will not make you feel the cold too. Be happy. Good news. What else?
ودانية عليهم ظلالها وذللت قطوفها تذليلا. And the shade will be close to them in the Jannah. And the trees will bring their fruit close to them so they may pick whatever they wish.
Wait. Guys, did you hear this? Like, I don't know how much Muhammad, I don't think he ever did watch cartoon. But guys, the tree will bring their fruit to us. Did you hear it? The tree, you don't go to the tree in the heaven of Allah. You don't go to the tree. Imagine how lazy you will be there. You will sit in your butt doing nothing except having sex. And when you get hungry, you say, hey tree, you, no, not the banana, or not the apple, no, not the orange, yes, come over, give me some, bananas, sorry, some orange, please. So the tree will walk to you. What is that for?
And the shade will be close to them in the Jannah. And the trees will bring their fruit close to them so they may pick whatever they wish.
See? The trees will come to you and you pick up whatever you want. You pick whatever you wish. Wow. Walking tree. La 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 la. This reminds me of the hadith when Muhammad, he said when he was doing poo-poo, tree was moving around to keep him under the shade. Makes sense. All the stories of Muhammad make sense. Walking tree. Go ahead.
ويطاف عليهم بآنية من فضة وأكواب كانت قواريرا. And in the Jannah, as they are sitting on their thrones, it will be passed around to them glasses or cups of silver and crystal clear cups.
Guys, Allah promising you, you will have cups made of silver. Guys, silver and gold, can those be promise of God? Honestly, I'm asking an honest question. Who is the one who used silver and gold as a promises? Who care what, you know what, I don't like to drink with a cup of silver. What about glass? Huh? But as we said, because those people, they are extremely poor. You will see a Muslim sitting and closing his eyes. Man, a lot of food, trees walking for me and giving me the fruit. I don't have to walk even. I don't have to move my butt. I will be eating and having sex. And in the top of that, I will be drinking wine in the silver clear cups. Silver clear cups? I cannot believe it. So the God of Islam, he's talking to your brain as Satan do. Because this is what Satan do. He promised you physical, money, pleasure, not spiritual. Because Satan, he knew spiritual things doesn't work to promote his filth. Doesn't work. Because he himself is not about spiritual, he is about physical. He can give you sex, he can give you money, he can give you bread, he can give you wine, he can give you cake, he can give you whatever, his silk, all kind of clothes you want. But he cannot give you spiritual things. Because if you miss it, you cannot give it. Now this video is over. We will continue in the coming video. Follow with me, please. Please watch them all and give them to all. The description of paradise according to Islam. Thank you. Jesus is Lord. Islam is false. And Muslim women, I will convert to Islam. Get ready. I'm coming for you. What a garbage religion.